Hello, hello. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. I think we are in the clear. I think we are in the clear. I think we are in the clear. We are going to start our upper body workout in just a moment. I apologize. I just closed the screen. We just got started today, so just give me a couple seconds. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, 1 2 1 2. All right, going. Hello, active RVers. We are getting an upper body workout today. It's going to be a late one, of course, because clearly it's about 7:30 Mountain Time, 9:30 East Coast Time, 6:30 Pacific Time. But what we're going to be doing today is we're actually going to be getting an upper body workout. So for this upper body workout, you're going to need either an infinity band or I call these a therapy band. And basically, the difference between an affinity band and a rehab band is clearly the infinity band is completely circular. It's a lot stronger, where the rehab band is a little bit lighter resistance. It's not connected at the bottom, and you can also see it's not very tubular like the infinity band is. So you can make a little bit flat, or you also can make it into an infinity band if you desire. But anyways, what we're going to be doing is an upper body resistance band workout. And if you have been following Active RV Life at all during this time, you know every single Thursday we've been putting on a fitness video, either outside or inside your RV. We did some posture correction this time around. So if you haven't checked that video out, all means go for it. But without further ado, we are going to get the workout started for today. Okay. I'm going to send this to a couple people, kind of get the workout going, hopefully. Awesome. All right. So like I said, we're going to either need a resistant band or an affinity band when we're doing this. I'm going to send this to a couple more people just to kind of hopefully get some people wanting to join. And if not, that is totally okay. We have a good one for you guys today. It's pretty short. We're going to have 3 different rounds. But anyways, let's get that started. So we're going to have a warm-up today. And for this warm-up, you're not going to need the bands at all. So you can kind of put them down on the ground and onto the side for now. But basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing 5 different movements. Within these 5 different movements, we're going to be doing 2 different sets. And within those 2 sets, we're going to be doing 8 reps of each one, okay? And I apologize if you're commenting. I'm not going to be able to see it really right now. I'll scroll back later. I apologize. But yeah, my phone is very, very far away, so I can get you guys this fabulous angle. But anyways, we're going to be starting, like I said, 2 sets, 8 reps for this warm-up. We're going to be doing arm circles small, arm circles big. We're going to be doing jumping jacks, just the arms, triceps dips, and also something called air dancers. So what this is going to look like, what the arm circles are going to look like, clearly my thing's not for the YouTube, it's big enough, but for the TikTok, I'm going to have some nice small little circles here, and all you're doing is 8 one way. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once we go one way, we're going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to be doing some big ones. So we're going to just do one arm at a time, okay? So this is where the big ones get in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. We're going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Now we're going to be doing those jumping jack arms. So if you would like to, you can definitely move your legs and actually do a jumping jack. But all we're going to be doing is just up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to be doing some triceps dips. So for this, if you are in your RV, you can use your couch, or you can even use your love seat that you have. If you have a chair, all means you can use the chair. Just for filming reasons, I'm going to do it right here. So I'm going to do these triceps dips. I'm going to get onto the end of the chair, and I'm going to bring my bum down and all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And our very last one we're going to do, it's called Air Dancers. So I created this one myself. I thought it would look kind of like one of those air dancers that you see at those car dealerships. They're all flaring around, blowing up and stuff. But basically what I'm doing is I'm bringing my hands behind and then rotating. So I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to start. This is going to be rep 1, rep 2, rep 3. We just keep going. Rep 4, rep 5, rep 6, rep 7, and rep 8. All right, we have one more set of this warm-up, and then we're going to get this workout going. So we're going to start on those arm circles. Since I did them sideways for TikTok, I'll do it forward this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and small. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2. There's my hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to do the big circles. 1, 2, 3. Keep that 4. Spine neutral. 5, 6, 7, 8. Give yourself a nice little knee bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Moving back to those jumping jacks. So on this side, this is all you're going to be doing. Touching at the top, touching at the bottom. 1, top, bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Moving back to those tricep dips. So get onto your love seat, couch, chair, whatever you have, and we're going to bring ourselves all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fantastic. And then we have our air dancers. So remember, have those hands behind, and they're going the opposite way. So that one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, guys. I'm going to get myself a drink of water because definitely starting to heat up a little bit here. Also turned off the AC, so you wouldn't have to hear that the whole entire time. But we're going to do a little workout before we eat dinner, go to bed, maybe you're going out tonight, whatever you are have plans for the day. Who knows? You might have a sunset hike or something like that. But if you weren't here prior, remember, you need some type of band. You either need to have some type of infinity band or you need to have some type of resistance band. Okay. This is more like of a therapy band where it's a lot thinner, where this one is a little bit thicker. So when we're doing this workout, things to consider. We're going to be doing one movement into the next instantly. So there's going to be a constant burn, but we're going to have a minute rest after. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing 6 different movements. And within those 6 different movements, we're going to be using bicep curls, lateral raises. We're going to be doing bent over rows, front raises, shoulder presses, and then an overhead tricep. And then we're going to rest for a minute. We're going to be doing 3 sets of this for 8 reps. Okay. So pick wisely what kind of band that you want. If you feel like you're somebody that is pretty active and you're like, you know what, I lift a lot, try to use the band that might be a little bit tougher. But if you're like, you know what, this is my very first time and I don't really know resistance bands and I haven't used them very often, you can always use the lighter one. Or maybe you just don't know where your level is. You can always start with the lighter first. It's like, hey, I didn't really get that hard of a pump on the first set. You can always go to the more challenging one later. Okay. Let me get in here. I'm going to add this to my story real quick so everybody can come join the workout with us. Come join the, whoopsies, join the upper body pump in your camper or small space. All right. Fantastic, guys. Yep. I'm going to add that to the story. Fantastic. Okay. We are now going to get started. Just like what I was talking about before, depending on what kind of resistant band that you actually are into. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So we're going to start with the lighter resistant band, okay? Just because the lighter resistant band is going to be something where we can see how we feel first. And then afterwards, we're going to take that minute rest. So I'm going to get my watch ready and set so I can hurry up and press the timer whenever we are officially done with that overhead tricep, okay? So all we're going to do is follow along. So you're going to get your resistance band, and basically you're going to be standing on it like this, and you're going to be holding on to the resistant band on each side like this, okay? If you have the infinity band where it's completely connected, the way that you would be doing this is you're going to be standing on the band right here, and you're going to be holding it right in front of you this way, okay? Like I said, I'm going to use the rehab band so I don't accidentally burn myself out showing you guys this stuff. But what we're going to be doing, like I said, there's 6 movements, and then we have 1 minute rest before we go back to the top, okay? So we're going to start off with our bicep curls. Remember, we're going to be doing 8 of them. So we're going to just do them nice, slow, and controlled. No reason to do this fast. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right into those lateral raises. So right here, make sure you're with your shoulders. 1, 2, nice tight core. 3, a little bit of a knee bend. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to move into that bent over row. So the bent over row, we're going to be bent over. We're going to be sideways, and all we're doing is pulling our elbows up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once we did those bent over rows, we're going to do a front raise now. All right, going up. 1, 2, stay in line with those shoulders. 3, 4, good. 5, keep breathing. 6, 7, 8. After the lateral raises, we're going to bring those palms up, elbows up as well, and we're going to do a shoulder press. Up, 1, make sure you have a little bit of a knee bend. 2, might be hard to 3, get those arms completely straight. 4, because of the band. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what we're going to do is an overhead tricep. So I'm going to turn sideways for you guys. We're going to hold the band on each side, and we're going to bring it behind our head and then back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that is our first set, guys. I'm going to start our minute timer, okay? We are officially on our 1 minute rest, and we're going to start on the top again. So if you need a drink of water or anything like that, all means go for it. I'm going to go grab mine, and my band keeps sticking to my sock. So when I did that workout, I will say the beginning was pretty easy, but right after the shoulder press into the overhead tricep, I could feel it a lot here. That was one of the more complex movements. But once again, we really, really, really want to do this nice, slow, and controlled because there's not a lot of movements here. And of course, this is a really short workout. We're just trying to get a nice quick pump before we are hitting the hay for the rest of the day, you know? But we are going to get our second set started in just a moment. Going in 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Go get your band. If you had that lighter band and you're like, that wasn't enough, go get the heavier one. If you want to stick with the band that you had prior, all means go for it. I'm going to stick with the band that I had prior. All right, we're going to start with those bicep curls. Remember, nice, slow, and controlled. I like to bundle it up in my palms a bit. 1, 2, remember 8 reps. 3, nice and slow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lateral raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going to that bent over row. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. 1, 2. Keep those knees bent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna come back around. Whoops. Gonna do those front raises. Sometimes stuff like that happens. 1, 2. Right at those shoulders. 3, 4. Little knee bend. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to do that shoulder press. So remember, try to get that band behind your elbows. You don't want it in front because it gets a little wonky. You want it behind, okay? 1, knee bend. 2, 3, keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the overhead tricep. So let me get to the side so you can see it. So hold on, let me start over. I apologize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we are going to now start our second minute, okay? Like you guys know, we are doing 6 movements, all of them at 8 reps, nice, slow, and controlled. And then we have that 1 minute rest before we do it again. This round, for me at least, felt really good. Didn't feel as burnt out. Definitely had my arms needed to get used to the movement. Jeez, these like to stick on my socks, I guess. But if you guys have any questions about anything I'm doing, you can put them in the comments and I can definitely go through them. There's not a lot of you guys just yet. I would love anybody to give me questions, maybe something you're wanting to do. I can always create that for you. The whole point of Active RV Life is we're trying to create a community of people that like to be fit and active while they're traveling in a camper, or maybe they're in a small space. We want to find a community that can kind of explore while we're also doing fun things in our camper. But we have that 1 minute went by fast, okay? We are going to get our last round of slow movement, okay? So we're going to start back up at the top of the bicep curl. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try the harder band this time. It's getting serious now, okay? All right. Remember, we're starting at the top of the bicep curl. Going at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Now we're going to do that lateral raise. So with the lateral raise, it's like, how am I supposed to do this with the affinity band? This is where it gets tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bent over row. Bent over row. This is where you would just hold on to the bottom and pull up. 1. Turn to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move into that front raise. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to do that shoulder press. So have kind of like the bands are behind your elbows, but then also kind of sitting in that front position within the infinity band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we got that overhead tricep. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. We are officially going to take our last minute of rest at that slow pace, okay? So we just did 3 sets of those 6 movements at a very slow pace. We tried it with an easy band. We tried it with a difficult band. But now, since we did it so slow, we're going to do the same exact thing again, but at a faster pace. So we're going to be repping. You're going to hear me counting the bicep curls really, really quickly and then going right into the next thing. So you know what the movements are. Let's get cracking. We're going to be doing 3 of those quick ones, all right? Got about 20 seconds left of time. All right, we're going to get started. Ready, set, go. All right, guys. Start those bicep curls. Remember fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lateral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder rip press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Overhead tricep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, 1 minute rest, guys. We are officially on that 1 minute rest. Whew, how did that feel? Man, oh man, we just did it slow, like super, super slow, where it was nice and controlled. We did 3 sets at 8 reps for that 1 minute rest. And now we're doing our 3 sets at 8 reps as fast as we possibly can, okay? So what we did, I just said we did our 3 sets at 8 reps. I'm actually going to do it, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. We just did 1 set of 8. Now we're going to do 1 set of 10. And then the next one, we're going to do 1 set of 12, okay? So we're just adding 2 more reps to it. Remember, all you need is a nice light resistant band. And I have a mat just because why not? It's nice to have my feet bare, have socks on and have something nice and cozy on my feet. But we're going to get started on that second set in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, remember those bicep curls. Fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lateral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bent over row. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Front raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then overhead tricep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. 1 minute of rest again. I know these rounds, they're going really, really fast, but that's because we're doing our speed work. So in the beginning, we just did some work where we were really controlling that muscle, getting that really refined small muscles that we really don't utilize when we're doing our daily activity. So that's why we did the slow portion first. And now we're doing it nice and quick because now we're activating those big muscles. And because we activated those small muscles, now your whole entire arm is getting a pump just compared to just your bicep. Now every single little part plus your shoulder and your back is going to get stronger during this. But for my last one, I am actually going to use the Infinity Band, which we know the Infinity Band is stronger and it makes it a little bit more complex. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and time. Remember, we are doing 12 reps this time around, okay? So we're going to start on that bicep curl. Remember, nice and fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lateral raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bent over row. I'm actually going to flip my band over just to get a better pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to move into that front raise. Come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder press. So remember, band behind those elbows, and then so the infinity part behind, and then of course this has to be in front under your chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Time for tricep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whoo! 1 minute of rest. All right, guys. We just did 3 reps. I'm in 3 rounds of slow movements of those 6 of those 6 exercises. And then we just did the fast motion. So now, what do you guys guess? We are going to do it 3 more times, 8 reps. But now what we're going to do, we're just doing pulses. So we're going to be doing bicep pulses, lateral pulses, bent over row pulses, front pulses, shoulder pulses, and then tricep pulses. It's going to be a good one. 3 rounds. We're going to just try 8 reps. And if I feel like changing it up in the middle of it, stay tuned. We'll see. But we're going to get that started, the pulses, in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. Remember those bicep pulses. We're going to be doing it for 8 seconds, okay? Not 8 reps, 8 seconds, all right? So let's get those bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lateral. 1, 2, 3. I'll give 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend over row. This way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Front raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder press. 1, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then last one, overhead tricep. 1, down low on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. Okay, 1 minute of rest, okay? That one, personally, in my opinion, didn't feel too bad, but I also used the lighter band this time around. So I'm curious if I use the heavier band this time around, if I'm going to have a little bit more challenge. Because definitely felt with the quicker ones and the slower ones, much more for that. So I'm going to move to the infinity band for this one. Fantastic, guys. We're moving right along. We're almost 35-ish minutes in. Once we're done with this portion of the pulses, we're going to be done. We're going to do a quick little cool down. We can chit chat a little bit, and then you guys can hit the hay. Like I said, I'm going to use the heavier band this time around just because the pulses, it's less movement. So having something a little bit heavier can be pretty beneficial. All right, guys, that is 1 minute. So we're going to start those bicep curls, okay? Remember pulsing for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lateral pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Now we're going to do the bent over row and pulses. Make sure those elbows stay up nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. Now moving up to the front raises. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoo! Oh yeah, this band definitely makes it harder. All right, shoulder press. Remember, not all the way up. We're going to have a little bit of a elbow bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then overhead tricep, full bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whoo! Yeah, that makes it so much harder. Oh my goodness gracious. But we have one more round. I'm just going to leave them at 8 because, like I kind of predicted, the thinner band was too thin. 8 seconds wasn't enough. But with the infinity band, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Remember, we're going to be doing these lives once a week, but we're also going to have things posted on our social media platforms. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If whatever platform fits you, go and check out those workouts, okay? I want to do a live workout so I can actually talk to people and ask what their input is about what they want to see from me in the future. But we're going to start on our last set. Ready, set, and go. All right, guys, remember we're doing those pulses with the biceps, okay? Stand up nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, lateral pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. Last one. Not last one, I meant changing the band. I meant to say not last one. Bent over rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving into those front raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Tricep pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Woo! High fives, everybody that came. Man, we just finished our first live upper body resistance band workout in an RV. How cool that we're able to do this while traveling on the road. You know, my husband and I, we full-time RV, and that's why we decided to create the company Active RV Life. We really, really want to find other people within the RV community, whether you're full-time, part-time, maybe you're just a weekend warrior. If you like to get out and explore when you're in a camper, you're our kind of people, and we want to be friends with you. We want you to be part of our community, because what thing is super challenging with RV life is that you get to meet somebody so cool, and you bond so well, but maybe they're only there at the same park as you for the day, or maybe they have they're not full time, so they're only a seasonal person. But how can we create a community that can be together when we're not we're not able to be together all the time? And clearly with RV life, that's one of the things that is the most challenging for us, is finding friends that keep long term. I feel like I'm in like preschool again, where I'm just talking to a bunch of random people and not really making full connections with anybody, where that's what I want to do. I've met so many awesome people and I've had so many cool conversations, but then that's it. You know, we end up leaving, they end up going, we stay in contact on social media, but then it's like kind of talking to a wall after that, because you got to be able to hang out with that person for such a long time, and then you don't get to be with them anymore. So anyways, that's why we are here in Active RV Life. And I know I keep saying we and you only see me. My husband will be back. He's on a trip right now. He's coming back tomorrow. So, it's gonna be both of us soon. And then too, we also have our dog, but he's sleeping over here and it's late for him, so he's not gonna get up. But anyways, guys, that's the reason why I'm here. If you are part of the RV community and you like to stay active and fit, share this to your friends, share this to your family, share this to anybody that has an RV camper, whether it's a Class A or a tent. We don't care. If you like camping and traveling, we want to be your friend. We want you to be part of our community. We are trying to create a community that's not just surface level and always just through social media. And if you just came a part of the live feed, we're trying to find a community that wants to be, that has an RV that also wants to stay active. So if you don't really stay active, but you know somebody that stays active and they also have a camper, all means, please send that to them. We put live videos on once a week. I just finished up our upper body resistant band workout. You can see my bands here. This was the only equipment that we needed for today, which was awesome. Nothing else. I have the mat under my feet just so I wasn't slipping with my socks on here, because we all know how this vinyl line flooring is. It's very, very slick. But yeah, every single Thursday we put on RV fitness videos. So if you want to go check out my page right now, there is an RV fitness video that was put on today. I'm pretty sure it was posture correction, and it was episode 9. So if you'd like to look through all the different episodes, we have upper body, we have lower body, we have cardio, we have yoga, we have, oh my God, I'm trying to think. I talked about posture correction. There's so many different elements that you can do in an RV, and people think, hey, if I'm in an RV, this is such a tiny space, I can't do much. Don't worry, I have you. We can definitely think of more things that we can utilize for camping equipment to be able to work out in. So for example, if you go to my RV fitness little series that I have, one of the things I used for a bench, a bench press, because I wanted to do a bench press, I used a cooler. Why go get a bench if you already have a cooler that can be a nice surface for you to do bench presses on? We don't always have to get more fitness equipment. We can always utilize our camping equipment as our fitness equipment. So for example, if you didn't, let's say we were using weights for something, always go get yourself a water bottle. That's something very heavy. I know I have that liter water bottle, but we also have gallon waters. I'm just thinking about doing some bicep curls with a water that has a little bit of water out of it, because now it also adds resistance to it. If you don't have a band, a water bottle with a little bit of water out of it is fantastic for resistance. Also, you can use it as a weight, kind of like a kettlebell. So those are the things that Active RV Life is here for. We want to show you that fitness doesn't always have to just be in a gym setting, or fitness has to be so controlled. We want fitness to be fun. And of course, this was a very controlled environment because I'm in the RV. It's late, it's dark, but maybe one day we're going to pop up on here and we're going to have a walk. We all know in the morning, we love having that nice, crispy morning air RV walk. And that's one thing we want to do. We want to create a walk and talk. So if you have an RV community walking and you want to be a part of a bigger community, you can jump on our live feed, bring your community, bring our community. We can do it all together, and hopefully it won't be virtual the whole entire time. But anyways, guys, it's late. I know it's probably your bedtime. It's getting to my bedtime as well. If you have any questions, feel free to please, comment and ask me any questions. We just did the upper body workout here. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to email us or DM us. But anyways, I'm going to now sign off here, and I will see you guys the next time we go on a live, okay? Thank you so much for coming. Bye, guys.